is up, everybody? Hey, welcome to the channel. This is Living in Pensacola, Florida. I am Tim Ekelund, and I got my boy here, Don, with Gastropub. We're trying to find someone that had arms like mine, and I think we found someone.
I know. Let me get a quick pump.
Yeah, we got a quick pump there. But I'm super excited about this because you know, Pensacola is always surprising me with new stuff.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
When I first moved here, there weren't even food trucks. So I'm originally from Phoenix.
Oh,
and when I moved, I was like, man, there's no food trucks. I think it's awesome that you have this. Tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, what is this, what public affairs is about, why'd you come here, etc.
My name's Don.
Yep.
Trung. I've been in the restaurant industry since I was 15, so gosh, I've been
For a couple years?
For 17, 18 years
Wow.
now. So I've been just working in different restaurants from everywhere, from all the different positions and everything. Like, kind of grew up learning so much about it. Pretty much probably the past 10 years, I was doing everything from executive chef, chef de cuisines, from teaching at a college. I was born and raised in Mississippi.
Okay.
And I moved out, lived around from anywhere from like North Carolina, DC, and then kind of came back.
How long have you been in Pensacola?
Actually, it's been right at a year now.
Wow.
So I moved here exactly a year ago.
So check this out. I mean, so it's, I don't want to say the American dream, but it is, right? I mean, like someone that has been, you know, busting the to, you know, school, work, everything like that. You come to an area like Pensacola. You guys hear me say all the time that Pensacola is just a hidden gem, and it's thriving, and the opportunities for entrepreneurs is huge.
Oh, it is.
Right?
I agree.
So you came here. Did you have your truck before you came here?
No, actually I did not. So I had a plan. I was sitting in Mississippi, and for a whole year I was just debating doing the whole COVID thing. I was still working, but on my off time I was thinking, all right, where do I want to move to? Where do I want to go with the most growth and opportunity? And of course, Florida, with how they were doing COVID, was like, hey, we're wide open. Like,
yeah, come on, baby.
So I was like, why not? I mean, like, let's do this. So I moved here, saw what they had here and all the restaurants and all the offerings, and I've been to so many great places since I've been here. I just really wanted a food truck because with a food truck, I was mobile. I could kind of move around and just meet new people and just kind of grow from there.
Yeah.
So my end goal isn't just this food truck. My end goal is to hopefully have a few restaurants, few small shops, a few food trucks, just kind of expand. Because I love food. So I've learned how to do all kinds of things from, let's say, like Southern food to Indian food to Asian food to just pretty much whatever you want. That's kind of what I could work on.
What is Public Affairs Gastropub then?
So Public Affairs Gastropub it's a gastropub, if you can't figure it out from the name, which is just a fancy term for saying high-end bar food. Okay. So being a food truck, I knew that I was gonna go after a specific crowd late at night that may or might not be intoxicated. Okay. So I was thinking, you know what, I have to kind of feed them what they want. So I opened up kind of late summer, like August area. So I was doing a bunch of different cultured barbecue stuff. So I had stuff like Alabama smoked chicken, some Chinese barbecue in there, some Texas style briskets. Wow. Things like that. And once kind of fall and winter hit, I kind of did a little bit heavier, more fall-esque food as well. More a little heavier fried foods. And then now that spring and summer's kind of come back up, I might
get ready
bring
for
back,
the beach.
Exactly.
Right? If someone was to say public affairs, what would be the first food item that would pop in someone's head of what you're known for? So
there's two things right now that people just go straight after. Is the char siu rice bowl, which is the thing that I actually had on my first menu, which was it's just my own recipe of Chinese barbecue pork shoulder. So the pork shoulder I sliced thin and I marinated in a char siu sauce, which is, just think of it as like a sweet kind of Asian sweet barbecue sauce. I let it sit in there overnight. Then I get the grill going nice and hot, and I just cook the crap out of it. Then you slice it thin, serve it over rice with what I call green onion confit, which is just a fancy term for saying green onions that's been slow cooked in oil just to extract the flavors, and then a tare glaze. And tare glaze is just another fancy term for, think of it as a concentrated teriyaki glaze, but with a little bit more flavor, depths of flavor inside of it. It has a little bit of sake in it, and something called nori, which is dried seaweed. That, along with the K-poppers, that one I just cannot keep.
K-poppers.
K-poppers. I kind of did it. K-poppers apparently Korean things is a big thing right now. So that's what I kind of named it after. But it's what it is. It's chicken tenders that I cut up into breaded bite-sized pieces, and then I toss it in a gochujang sauce, which is a sweet, spicy, has a little bit of smokiness barbecue sauce. It's tossed in that, and then it's on top of a bed of fries with some kimchi aioli on top of it, and it's
killer.
It sounds
I'm ready to take a nap.
Out there.
I'm ready to take a nap just from listening to that. That whole fusion thing is so popular.
Oh, it is.
Right? I mean, the Asian fusion, Chinese fusion, Italian fusion stuff that's going on right now, it's so popular.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, people love like Italian food for their flavors. People love Chinese food for their flavors. But when you kind of marry them together, it's a hybrid of freaking
American
orgasmic
and
flavors. I mean, why not?
I mean, I remember watching some of this, Korean style barbecue tacos, right? Like, it's stuff like that.
Right now.
Yeah, but you're like, wait a minute, that usually doesn't go with each other, right?
Exactly. But you don't know until you try it.
Right. So let's go back. You said that you were driving around.
Yeah.
Now you are stationed.
I am.
You are 100% locked down at this spot. And where are we at? Where can people find you? So whenever someone comes into town, or for the locals that might not know about you, where can we find you?
So so I'm actually at Doc's Hop Shop, which used to be called Gulf Coast Brewery.
Okay.
Doc kind of bought it over a few months ago, rebranded everything. It's just kind of renamed everything just for himself. But that's where I am. It's
behind McGuire's.
Right next to right next to McGuire's. But I'm kind of tucked away behind in the back of the parking lot, just because we're very limited parking space. So if you don't see me driving by, I'm just always gonna be behind it. Right now, I'm only open for dinner, but eventually I will kind of expand to lunch.
And what are those hours?
So the hours are 5 to 9.
5 to 9, okay. And we're gonna have all of his information below and on the screen and everything like that. Well, hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Remember, if you ever need anything, if you're coming into town, if you need a restaurant recommendation, if you have any real estate questions, somebody here at the office would love to answer them for you. My name's Tim Ekelund, First Class Real Estate Gulf Coast. And hey, thank you so much.